Hi there, I'm Brian Taylor with Highway RV in Lake Alfred, Florida. Today I'm really excited to take you on a tour of this 2006 Country Coach Allure. Let's go ahead and start the tour on the inside. Okay, let's go ahead and start our tour of this coach here on the inside. I'm going to start the tour off by just saying that this is probably the most highly optioned 2006 Country Coach Allure you're ever going to see. This is loaded with options that normally you just wouldn't find on an Allure. This is the Hood River 40-foot quad slide. It's got the tag axle on it. It's the 430, the Allure 430, and we have a ton of options on this. About $62,000 worth of options on this coach. So I don't normally do this with a cheat sheet, and I'm sure that I'm not going to be able to cover everything about this coach, but I do want to highlight some of the stuff that's special about this one. So what we're going to do on this tour is I'm going to show you around the floor plan. I'm going to point out some of the features that the coach has, some of the extras that it was equipped with, and as we go I'm also going to point out the condition of the coach. We do these videos so that you can do the shopping in the comfort of your own home and have an accurate representation of the quality of the coach and the cosmetic condition that they're in. So we don't feel that it does any good for us to point out only the high points of our coaches and not point out any flaws. Now that being said, I think I'm going to have to really grasp at straws to really find any wear or tear or flaws in this coach, but we will do our best as we go through it to point out anything that we see. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First thing I want to do is get out of the way some of the housekeeping on this. Again, it's the Hood River 40-foot quad slide 430. It's a 2006 model. This one has 56,000 miles on it, and it's got the 400 horsepower Cummins, a 3000 series Allison 6-speed transmission. And just to kind of quickly go through some of not the standard features, but just the options that were on this coach. We've got that 400 horsepower Cummins was $4,900. We've got sculptured carpet, which is very rare for an Allure. We have a special carpeting inlay in here. That costs $3,360 for that carpeting. We have the light cherry upgrade on the cabinetry, which was an extra. We have a designer exterior and interior package. It's the Shiraz color scheme. We have the Advantium oven, which is a really nice feature I'm going to tell you more about as we get back to that area. We have the Travel Information Center, which is a computer diagnostics. It's called the Silverleaf system, and that's this right here. It's a full trip computer and engine diagnostic system. It's $4,700. 37-inch LCD HD TV is what it would have been equipped with originally. This is a newer, more modern television, but it would have had the flat screen option from day one, which you can see that it had the cabinetry to accommodate that. Back at that time, in 2006, it was a $6,900 option for the television, so that gives you a little bit of idea how much things have changed when it comes to electronic prices. We've got the in-motion satellite dish, stacker washer dryer, hydronic heating system, that's your AquaHot or HydroHot system. We have a tire monitoring system and the 3M nose mask. So that's some of the highlights. That's still not everything on the coach. We would be glad to get you this full equipment list over to you. We'd also be glad to get you very detailed pictures of the coach. But let's go ahead and jump into the tour itself. We're going to start up here at the front. We got that big flat screen Samsung television up here. Over here we've got our satellite system controls, our slide out controls, our Carefree of Colorado automatic awning control. It's got a 3-stage wind sensor on it. This is our antenna for the roof, our antenna booster right here. Over here is our electronics, and we have a CD changer right here, and we have an RCA DVD home theater system right here, which is a DVD and sound system built into that. We have ultra leather throughout this coach on some of the seating surfaces, and it is just buttery soft and in excellent condition. There is no signs of wear or tear on this at all. This is the real deal ultra leather, the really good quality stuff that's very expensive. Coming up to the front of the coach, all of the dash is in really great shape. You can see we got our stereo system here, that silver leaf monitor. Right here's our smart wheel control. This rides on the Dynamax chassis, which is again it's just one of my favorite chassis. We're a country coach family here. My dad and I both are country coach fans, and the Dynamax chassis is a big part of the reason that we are. So I'm a big fan of the Dynamax. We've got our HWH computerized leveling over here, which is air leveling. Coming back from that, we'll come over here. On this side of the coach, we have a computer desk right here. You're going to have storage in here and stuff like that, but this is a nice little kind of a corner unit. You got your Corian countertop here. Got a very nice quality two-piece chair and ottoman right there. Really in perfect condition. Don't see any evidence of wear or tear on that. You get a good shot right here of the sculptured carpet. It's got a kind of a grape design in it. It's got grapes in it. That would be for the Shiraz. Shiraz is a type of wine, so that's got your grapes in there. Over here is our sofa. It's like a micro suede type sofa. We've got our day-night shades throughout. Full room darkening when you pull that down. All the cabinetry is just in beautiful shape. Coming on back into the kitchen area, the flooring's just beautiful. We've got ceramic tile, but we've got natural granite drops that are put in with this design, and it's kind of like a pinwheel design. Very, very nice. That in conjunction with the sculptured carpet gives it a very high-end look. The kitchen has the Corian countertops throughout. We've got a double bowl sink right here. We've got the sprayer built into the faucet. Right here's our 3-burner cooktop, and here's that Advantium microwave. Now the Advantium microwave is a microwave and a convection oven, but it also has halogen light units in the top. So it cooks not only with a standard heating element or the microwave, but it also cooks with the halogen heating element. So you're able to broil and do things like that in this coach or in this oven that you're not able to do in a standard convection microwave. These are the highest end of the highest end when it comes to microwaves. They are just a phenomenal microwave. Over here we got some nice storage in there. Plenty of storage throughout the kitchen. I'm not going to go into detail with opening every drawer right now, but it's in beautiful shape. We got this really nice backsplash. Again, we're pulling in the grape design into that. So the same design that's in the carpet is mimicked in the backsplash. And even in the light fixtures, we have recessed lighting in the ceiling that this is a fluorescent fixture, and you even have the vine carried through into that. So you have a combination of this recessed lighting, which looks like a skylight. This actually feels like daylight coming in when you're standing in here. It's a really nice fixture. There's one up there, one here, and another one back in the bedroom. All of our window treatments are in really nice shape. They are a beautiful color material. They've got the grape design in this part, but we've got a really shimmery kind of a fabric. I don't know if it's silk or what, but there's a really pretty fabric that's used in that. Very, very tasteful. Back here we have a nice hutch with storage up above and storage down below. Some nice lighting right there. In here we have some of the controls for the coach hidden away. We got slide out controls, our Intellitech 50 amp load meter, so it's going to show you what type of power you have to work with, whether it be shore power, genset, whatever it might be, and it shows you what is available on the coach at any given moment to power. We got our thermostat. This is flooring heat, radiant heat for the floor. This is our tank level monitor. Here's our inverter controls right here, and this is our aqua hot or hydro hot controls right there. Coming on back into the bathroom, we have a private toilet room over here, and I'm missing some of the lights turned on right here, but I don't know where the switch is. Anyway, we've got a vanity in here with a kind of a bronze finish on the hardware. The Corian's all in beautiful shape. Nice big mirrored medicine cabinet. Electronic flush china toilet. Really high quality. Everything in there is very high quality. Coming over here into the rest of the bathroom, more of that Corian counter. And this is a high gloss Corian. I do want to point that out. This is highly polished, so it has more of a natural stone look to it. Really nice look to it. We got more of that grapevine design that's pulled in with the backsplash here in the bathroom. And again, the oil rubbed bronze finish on the hardware back here. Big medicine cabinet here. Big corner shower unit over here. Everything's in really nice shape. Very little wear or tear or anything in there. All the hardware looks really nice. Same thing with all the sink hardware. It looks beautiful. I mean, it shows minimal wear and tear. There's a little bit of usage on that, but it's in really great shape. Coming on back to the bedroom, we have a queen bed over here. I'm going to let the cameraman go on by. You can see we got a huge, big mirrored closet back here. Really big storage area right here. And over here we have a Samsung television set facing the bed. So we have a Samsung flat screen television here with a Blu-ray. Looks like a Blu-ray player below. Countertop right here. Day-night shades again. All the light cherry cabinetry is just beautiful. I don't see any flaws in any of the cabinetry or anything. This coach, the carpet's in beautiful condition. The walls show no evidence of any leaks anywhere. The same with the ceilings. It's a good dry coach. There's no wear or tear on the cabinetry that I see. All of the fabrics, including the bedspread, is original and it's in beautiful condition. It looks brand new. And we will end up the tour right here with which is going to be a lot of people's favorite feature. We've got the stacker washer dryer. So you've got full residential Whirlpool stacker washer dryer in there. So you're going to be able to do your laundry. A lot more capacity in that than the combo units. This would be a great full-timers rig. You got 4 slide outs, 40 feet. The guys are going to love driving it because you got a tag axle. It's a nice big heavy-duty unit. The Dynamax chassis handles great. So that's the inside of the coach. Let's go ahead and continue our tour on the outside. Okay, let's go ahead and continue the tour of this coach here on the outside. To refresh your memory, this is a 2006 Country Coach Allure. It's the Hood River 40-foot quad slide 430. I know that's a mouthful, but that's what the coach is. Again, this one has the 400 horsepower Cummins and rides on the Dynamax chassis, has the Allison 6-speed transmission. Let's go ahead and start our tour at the front. You can see we got the one-piece windshield, and this is kind of a flush mount type windshield. It's a beautiful job the way that this is mounted. You don't have a big fat molding running around this. It's a very flush type design. You've just got a small, maybe 3/8 of an inch rubber gap around it, but a really smooth, slick transition from the windshield to the front cap. All of this is in just beautiful condition up here. It's got the diamond shield on it, or the 3M mask on it. It's in really nice shape. It's not turned colors. It's not crackled or anything like that. Our mirrors are in really nice shape. There's no corrosion on those or anything like that. The headlights are nice and clear. Coming around to the side of the coach, we have power awning over the entryway. We have a big patio awning here. You see we got the Country Coach steps, which are kind of, they're recessed into the coach. They don't come out from under it like your standard steps. They got the mirroring on the front. They look really sharp. Again, I'm a huge Country Coach fan. My dad has a Country Coach. I just used a Country Coach this summer for vacation. I'm just a huge fan of them, and this is a lot of the reason why. Little touches like the type of steps they use. These flush fit slides are my favorite on the market. When you put this slide in, you don't have a big flange to cover up the gap right here. It fits in here very tight and nicely. It's a really good quality slide that only a couple of manufacturers used. Coming back from that, we've got our big storage bay in here with a full pass-through Joey tray right there. We have the custom tire covers. I don't have them on right now, but what it is they're custom cut to the wheel arch opening, and you slide the cover in this track that runs around the wheel arch, and it hangs down and it has a weight in the bottom of the cover, so you don't ever have the cover actually touching the tire. It just trims out the whole area of the wheel well. Very, very nice tire covers, and expensive because they're custom made to each individual coach. This bay door right here is in beautiful shape. The paint is in really, really nice shape. You have a chip down here and a couple of chips down where the edge rolls over. You don't notice it from looking down on it like this, but it's just kind of normal stuff that you're going to have happen when you're driving. A little scratch down here at the very bottom where it curls. But again, it's just stuff that happens from the design of those bays. Overall, the paint is just beautiful. A nice gloss on it. No delamination on the coach. Really nice color scheme. We've got the gold, the dark chocolate brown, and kind of a burgundy color. And what I've always liked about how Country Coach does their paint scheme on these coaches in this general time frame is they have like a 1/4 inch white stripe that goes around the border of each of those stripes, so it adds a nice little custom touch. When you first look at the coach, you might not notice what it is about that paint scheme that looks special, but when you realize it's all the extra striping that takes and the extra effort that Country Coach put into adding that 1/4 inch stripe around there, I think it just makes all the difference in the world in how the paint scheme looks. It just looks so finished off. In here is our propane tank. Again, that bay door is in nice shape. Here's another pass-through storage, full pass-through storage with another Joey tray in there. All the paint's in nice shape there. Here's our Hydra Hot, which is your aqua hot system, hydronic heating system. This provides your hot water and your coach heat. It's a pretty sophisticated system. We could tell you a lot more about the Hydra Hot or aqua hot type systems if you give us a call. I'm not going to go into it in this video because it would take quite a while, but needless to say, it's a high-end feature. It is an option on this coach, and that particular feature added $7,700 to the coach when it was new. Everything's in beautiful shape here. I mean, the extent of any damage or any wear or tear, I should say, on this coach is just a little chip here and there. Everything's in really nice shape. Coming on back here, we have batteries. This is our battery compartment. We have our inverter. Kind of your mechanical stuff back in this area. I see a very, very light surface scratch right here. Probably would buff out. We're pointing out the good and the bad. We don't do these videos only to tell you the good stuff. I think this coach is a solid 9+ on the 10 scale any way you cut the mustard, but I do want to point out any flaws that we see. Back here's our engine, our 400 horsepower Cummins in there. Everything's nice and clean, no leaks, no wetness or anything like that. The back cap is in great shape. There's no scratches back here. It's not all banged up. This is an area where, due to hooking up a car and the amount of work that goes on back here, sometimes this is all scratched up, but in this case it's in really nice shape. I see a little chip right here about the size of a pencil lead, but the back cap is in beautiful condition. Coming around to the driver's side of the coach, we have a side mount radiator, which is something you always want to look for on a luxury coach. All the sidewalls and paint on this side of the coach are in equally good condition, very glossy, no delamination or anything like that. Here's our wet bay, nice and clean in there. There's the other side of that pass-through storage bay. We also have our 50 amp hose reel right there. Here's that main storage bay with the Joey tray. This is just the other side of it. And again, all the paint on this is in about the same shape as the other side, in beautiful condition. Another thing I want to point out on Country Coach is they use a mirrored glass, and it just really adds another touch, another custom touch to it. They just look really sharp. I'm just a huge Country Coach fan if you haven't gotten that by now. Here's some more of the mechanical stuff. This is the leveling system, computerized boards and stuff like that, and everything's just in really nice organized condition down in there. Going back over some of these options, stuff that pertains to the mechanical or the outside of the coach, we've got that 400 horsepower Cummins upgrade, which was $4,900. We've got the Of course, the Aqua Hot at $7,700. Tire monitoring system. We also have that. We have the Travel Information Center, which gives you diagnostics on the engine. We got the 3M nose coat, $1,400 option there. This was probably the most loaded up Allure that you'll ever find in 2006. Never ever have seen an Allure equipped like this. It was just a custom ordered coach by the dealer. They just loaded one to the hilt. So we do know the backstory on that. So that's the outside of this coach. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I hope it's been helpful to you. If you have any questions, be sure to call us at Highway RV. Our number is 863-956-1036. We'd be glad to get you a detailed picture package out that shows you in detail all the details of the coach. If you're across the country in California, or you're just up the road a couple of hours, either way, we're going to do our very best to show you everything that we can about the coach, so that when you get here, you know exactly the condition it's in. If you're looking for a country coach, especially if you're looking for an Allure, you're not going to find a nicer one. So give us a call again. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. You have a great day, and God bless.